Okay, can I read my little
Well,
spiel?
hold on, no, you can't. I just look at it.
And this is the first time I've seen her since she signed the lease on May
I
5th.
don't care.
Okay,
Because you're just gonna talk over each other. And when you talk over each other, I'll be honest with you, I'm not even listening. You guys just want to argue with each other. And quite frankly, I don't have the time today to hear all this.
actually talk.
Not the way you two are acting right now. Went back and reviewed the record. What is clear in this case is I specifically indicated to both parties that they needed to be here in person. And she is not here and the like. Did receive an answer. What is your claim? This is for termination of tenancy.
And a judgment, sir. Do you want me to read my
How much are you claiming is owed?
$1,139.94 as of today?
Hang on, 4,000.
$139.94.
All right, and that is for
That is for nervous July rent, which
the
is
amount of how much?
$330 plus late fees, which are $25 a day. So I calculated
Can't do that.
no late fees.
All right. I can't let you assess late fees at $25 a day. Okay. First of all, I think under case law, it would be an illegal late fee. Late fees have to be reasonably calculated to the cost of collection. That's not an exact science, but they certainly cannot be what would be called liquidated damages, which those would be. Okay. So what months does she owe for?
July. I got a calculation. July, that would be 3,300 for July.
3,300.
Yes, sir. And-
That's the rent?
yes, sir.
Okay.
And then I got the water bill, the water charges.
And how much was that?
Oh, let me see. I had it all prepared and I'm just,
How my day always runs.
what'd you say, sir?
I said that's pretty much how my day always. I have it prepared and then
I had it all in order. Now find it. Oh, God, hold on. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, here's a order. Okay, court cost of $33.59. That's to get her served. Lawn care service of $35. She didn't pay. I had to pay for the lawn care service. Water bill for May of $207.29.
207.29.
Water bill for June of $230.32. And then extrapolated water bill for July 1st through July 11th today of $84.45. 2 cashier's checks that I had to get done because she, I don't know if you'll approve that, but that's $20.
Okay.
Background checks of $54.29 for her uncle, Augustus Lyman,
Why'd you have to do?
because he's occupying my house and he's a criminal.
Okay, I can't let you have that. All right, go on.
And then, well, late fees, you said I couldn't have late fees.
Wow. How much are your total late fees that you're charging?
I calculated based on today of 175, so whatever the court will allow.
175 for July.
Well, to the July, I calculated to July, to today's date.
Today's date.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll allow you $50. Well, your monthly rent is 3,300.
Yes, sir.
I'll allow you $100 in late fees.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
So what you need to do, and I will approve that judgment. Why don't you raise your right hand for a moment? Do you solemnly swear or affirm all the testimony that you have given and will give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, can I read my little
Well,
spiel?
hold on, no, you can't. I just look at it. You're terminating it based upon the misrepresentations and also violations and fraud that you stated to the court previously, in this case, as well as a misrepresentation you believe as to identity,
Yes, sir.
and the person's in home, and then there is rent that is due. So based upon that and the defendant's failure to appear in this case, court is going to grant a judgment for possession to the plaintiff with that's her? Okay. All right. She's here. All right. Come on up, ma'am. What is your name? All right. Ms. Lyman, it is unacceptable to be effectively an hour and a half late to court.
I submitted something for Zoom because I can't be late for work class. So I just came straight from school.
And I got off the bench and I specifically looked because I specifically indicated to both parties that you needed to appear in person.
I didn't receive an email of a denial of Zoom either.
When you guys were here on the record, I specifically stated that both parties needed to appear in person. So whether or not you filed a Zoom request or did anything along those lines, it wouldn't have mattered because I told you to be here in person. And Miss Anderson, I'll have to stop the inquiry that I'm making now that she's here. What's your position on this case, Miss Lyman?
She asked me to sign a 3-year lease after I already signed a 2-year lease. And then this is when everything kind of went downhill.
Do you want to stay there?
No, not really. I already told her if she gives me my $6,000 and my cleaning fee, I've been stated that I will leave.
Is that the security deposit?
There's a cleaning fee.
Now, this is where the case starts getting messy. The tenant says neighbors are watching her and that she feels uncomfortable living there. But legally speaking, that doesn't automatically cancel a lease. Courts usually need proof of harassment, unsafe conditions, or landlord violations. Otherwise, the lease obligations still stand. So the real issue the judge is looking at is simple: unpaid rent, utilities, and the terms of the lease. Let me ask you this. Should feeling uncomfortable in a neighborhood be enough reason to break a lease?
Or that based on,
I
being
understand.
clean.
Okay.
Because
But the lease itself says it's a non-refundable.
yeah, because I think by law it has to say that. So that's why it says that.
It doesn't have to.
Well, I don't know. I'm not
A lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer.
All right. So otherwise, two things. First of all, with reference to I understand the oral representations that were made regarding the cleaning fee, but the lease would indicate that it's a non-refundable cleaning fee.
Yes, sir.
So,
Because I thought that's what I was.
and then with reference to the security deposit, that security deposit is can be used to pay rent, can be used for utilities and other things that may be outstanding. My understanding is that there are a number of water bills that still need to be paid. There is July rent that still needs to be paid. So,
And this right here is the moment every judge eventually reaches during chaotic hearings, the patience limit. When both sides start talking over each other and the argument turns personal instead of factual, the judge shuts it down. Courts run on time, and judges won't let one messy dispute derail an entire docket. That's why he's pushing this into a settlement conference. Translation, try to work it out before trial. If you were the judge here, would you force a settlement or just rule and end the drama?
so what do you want to do?
I can move out in August,
When?
at least the 1st or the 6th.
Okay. And what about July rent
I was gonna put the rent as well.
with the court? And that's $3,300. There is, as I was totaling and going through this, there's approximately, I have about $500, give or take, for the water bills.
I just want water bills are supposed to come every 3 months.
I sent
One almost like and from the first water bill, I was only get 27.
Can I make a comment, sir?
Sure.
I sent an Excel spreadsheet to the court and to the defendant that shows the water bill history for the last 3 quarters. I mean, 4 consecutive quarters. And it calculates a water bill based on my usage versus Mrs. Armani and her family's usage. And there's a significant difference, and I presented that to the court as well, that showed that she's using 3 times the amount of water with her family than I ever used. So, well, the police report indicated that there was a,
Just because it's people over there don't mean people.
There's really no reason for me to be here with you two, is there? Because you're just gonna talk over each other. And when you talk over each other, I'll be honest with you, I'm not even listening.
can I make a statement, sir?
You have. Go ahead. What is the statement?
This is the first time I've seen her since May 5th, because an older woman who says she's Armani, she's at least 40, has been telling me she's Armani, but I think it's her mother, Joanna Lyman, and I've never been able to speak with her or see her. So I can't even talk to my tenant. I would have liked to have tried to work something out, but I'm not able to ever talk to her.
Yes.
That's a lie. She's seen me on multiple occasions. She doesn't even know anybody else she's ever met my mother. She's only met with me every single time. The witness saying about mail, I've never met that man. The mail's always been inside the mailbox. I've never met any of the neighbors because I don't even go confront people. I just go on about my day. So of course, none of them ever seen me, but her.
And the fraud about the address that she said she lived at. In fact, she was living at a place on Maplewood that she was actually being evicted from. And she told me she was living at Mr. Diop's house that's on her driver's license that he's lived in for 3.5 years. So that was the fraud and misrepresentation of the truth. She was actually being evicted when she moved into my house. And I didn't know this.
Well, there's a difference. Does she represent that she wasn't being evicted?
Well, she said that she was living at Mr. Diop's house, who's been there for since 2021 and says he's never rented to her. So that's
What do
fraud.
you people want me to do? You guys just want to argue with each other. And quite frankly, I don't have the time today to hear all this. Because this is just a mess. You guys can't get past your personal animosity toward each other to even look at this whole thing.
And this right here is the moment every judge eventually reaches during chaotic hearings, the patience limit. When both sides start talking over each other and the argument turns personal instead of factual, the judge shuts it down. Courts run on time, and judges won't let one messy dispute derail an entire docket. That's why he's pushing this into a settlement conference. Translation: try to work it out before trial. If you were the judge here, would you force the settlement or just rule and end the drama?
9090 is a past address. I never told her that I rented from the lease.
Why do I care?
The application has 9090 on it.
You're just gonna keep showing it to me, so I gotta try.
I just want honesty.
She's only been talking to me.
You guys can't even resolve this, can you?
I don't even have her number, sir.
You have my number.
I don't have a number. You don't talk to me, sir.
8335 is my number.
You don't talk to me. I've
You
never.
know what? Both of you go sit down. These other people, I'm not gonna have them waiting through your mess. Go sit down. I'm gonna pass this case. No, I'm not even gonna pass it because I don't want you back up here right now. I'm gonna set this thing for a final settlement conference before trial. I'm gonna set it for this Tuesday. Oh joy. And then I'm inviting her back. So go ahead. What time on, it's 9 o'clock this Tuesday, the 15th? Final settlement conference, July 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's in person. You need to be here. I will be waiting in courtroom A to hear your case and other cases with bells on.
The rent, since the mortgage is due, can
9 a.m. on the 15th. I am not making a decision today. You are to put the $3,300 in the court escrow. Thank you.
thank you, sir.